My name is Issa Diabaté. I'm an architect from Ivory Coast. It is actually interesting to see that in many African countries, although the cultures are different, it turns out that the urban problems have a similar way of expressing themselves.
In the Ivory Coast, the main issues that we're dealing with as architects is the lack of vision when it comes to urban planning. And of course, the direct consequences of this lack of vision is the inability to control and monitor the urban space.
That, of course, raises questions of empowerment of the architecture and how do we manage to make this profession sustainable and make it even more powerful.
This is an image of Abidjan in the 1960s. As you can see, it was post-independence, and the idea was that we needed to plan differently in order to accommodate the new challenges of the 70s and 80s. This is Abidjan today, and we can very much see the consequences of the lack of planning and definitely the pressure that the urban growth is putting on the city.
Because of the configuration of the city and also the way we live now, we're trying to promote a different kind of living. For instance, people my generation, most of them have a house in the city, and they are all confronted to traffic situation, security and all that. And our vision about that is that we shouldn't shy away from living in apartments and living in collective environments, because that allows us, when you're a bunch of people, you can do much more and you can benefit from more.
We consider this project to be what sort of moved us from design to becoming developers. So it's our first real estate development. It's a luxury compound of 14 townhouses and 18 apartments. So our goal there was to design an alternative to existing housing concepts, to foster a certain form of emulation among architects, but also in the population as well. And to do that, we had to create new standards of living.
When you look at our daily lives now, you get up in the morning, you go to work, and what time do you come home? So when exactly do you have time to enjoy your house when you live in the city? So we believe that living in apartments, or at least in common, in places where you share some number of commonalities, is probably the way to go.
In the Ivory Coast, we only have 200 architects for a population of 26 million. You cannot make a lasting impact unless you significantly increase the number of architects. We are creating the country's first school of architecture in collaboration with the National Order of Architects. And our goal is to design a curriculum tailored to our local environment and urban planning issues.
Right now, our role in the school is sort of to define the curriculum and decide on which issues we would like to put emphasis. And urban issues for us are very important. We're moving from the architecture as an object and becoming more and more interested in the architecture as a way to shape our cities. And we believe that in developing countries, this is exactly what we need. We don't necessarily need pretty objects, but we need to at least make our environment a little bit more formal.
I believe that independence, innovation, volunteer work, personal investment are the key ingredients that must characterize the African architect of tomorrow. Design with broad vision makes things possible. Let us design the future of urban Africa. Thank you very much.